Gregory Givler, database structures. This is lab 9, and I decided to go with the high school database setup. And here is my ER diagram of how this is connected. Student ID is connected to student ID for the class, and that's also the class ID is connected over here, which also has student ID and accordingly. And then class ID is connected to teacher ID. Well, I should say foreign key. These are all foreign keys pointing to, like, student ID in class is pointing to student ID in students, and class ID is pointing to class ID in grades from class, and the class ID is pointing to teacher ID to point to what teacher is teaching what student is taking what their grade is, and finally the semester is pointing to the teacher ID, which connects all of them together. Here is my SQL for how I created a students table, class table, grades, teachers, semester, and then I added the foreign keys here accordingly. And here is my trigger for when a student, after insert on students, for each row insert into this. And here is my insert, and I'll go ahead and run this. And it runs, and I will go to students and content, refresh this. There's a student. What class are they taking? See how the student ID points to what class they're taking. And if I go to class ID, biology, teacher ID is 1. So if I go to teachers, teacher ID 1, teacher study 0, semesters 1, yeah, okay, semesters 1, so teachers points to there, to what class they're teaching and what semester they're teaching in. And the grades, see, the student's grade is 0 because this is semester 1, so for that class right there, there's a foreign key. So thank you very much.